There you go. Aaron, do you look good?
I always look good.
Good morning, everybody. So we haven't made a video since a while ago, and yeah, we're 5 years old.
Yeah.
I know we look like we're like 20, but I promise we're only 5.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take that in the weird way.
To celebrate before I move and leave, we're gonna play a game. Since we've all joined from all over the Norton, all over Norton.
We live in the same neighborhood, dog. I don't know what this video is, so I'm like really unprepared. I'm kind of nervous.
It's all good.
But I got questions. Aaron and I figured these out like Tuesday, and we're gonna ask each other stuff. So the first one, why did you want to start making videos? Noah, we'll start with you.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know. It's cool to like have like a visual, like pictures are like having pictures like as memories are like one thing, but like having like a video of something that you and your friends made, it's just like a moment in time that you just get to go back to every once in a while with your friends and stuff, and just making them is fun. You know, me and Joe and Aaron, we get to like write stuff, and that, I think that's like one of my favorite parts about it is just like writing the comedy and writing the jokes and the skits and stuff like that. But also just being able to like go back to videos and looking at them and just like remembering them is a lot of fun. So.
Well, Noah and I started way back when we made like he had his one little cheap camcorder and we made
a scary movie in my backyard.
Yeah, and
that was our first film.
Yeah, we didn't know him.
Aaron wasn't part of it, but that was we were in 5th grade. We made like a whole 6-minute scary movie in my backyard.
And then we tried to make a skit, and that didn't work. And
yeah, the hobo skit.
Yeah,
like how to be a hobo. Yeah, a couple of my neighbors were wondering why me and Joe were on my roof, and it looked like I was peeing off my roof, but we were just filming like a video. And we're like, oh hey, we're not doing anything weird. It's okay.
Quick question on the hobo thing. Weren't we gonna make one? Like you guys were gonna remake it or something like that at some point?
We should definitely revive it.
We were going to.
We should think about it.
There was like a whole. We'll get to that in a different video. But we had like a whole series thing going, like it was Genie Chameleon, and then we were gonna build off of that. We had like a whole plan. At least I did.
I was like, I
wasn't aware of it either.
I had like a whole like calendar of like a bunch of stuff to make, but I never did.
Issue 1. I guess it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess the reason why I started making videos with Joe was, well, we didn't know really what we were doing when we started doing Random Crap Inc. Wasn't it? Or was it?
It was Random Crap, and then we changed it to Official Random Crap. And then it was Random Crap Incorporated, and then it was Official Random Crap Incorporated, and now it's RCA Studios because I didn't like the name.
Which I don't blame. But no, I started doing the videos when we started doing like video game stuff. So like if you go all the way back, it's like, don't go back. You know, it was, what was it? Is it Donkey Kong Country?
It was Donkey Kong Country episode
It was something
4.
with Aaron, Donkey Kong Country. And what he's talking about for episode 4 is actually, it's our first skit per se that we just kind of improvised and improv, and you know, it was really dumb.
Next question. What's a mistake in a video that you can never unsee? The Alone in My Basement video. Alone in My Basement was the last video in the Alone series, and I started helping with the pool night one and the third and the fourth one because Aaron wasn't good at camera at that point.
No, I was using like an iPhone and like a stool and then like a couple like books, and I just kind of sat it there. We
were filming the beginning part, and the script was right there, right next to him, and I was like, Aaron, it's in the shot, we should move that. And we did. We scooted it over a little bit.
It was still in the shot.
It was still in the shot. Also in that video, you can see the lights like reflecting off of like the back pictures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't the worst thing, but
no. I mean, you see that in a couple of JonTron videos. So
Well, JonTron's okay because he's good.
well, this is true, but still, people make mistakes. For me, it would have to also probably be with the Alone series. It was for like the first video I did. There was a part where I was going to every character, so I went to Bobby, Jack, and then Mr. Bear. And when he picks up the dice, he actually has my hat, not this one, but it's another one that's actually on Jack's head. I don't know why it was on the table, but he picks it up and throws the dice. But he also picked up the hat, and I never realized that I picked up the hat with the shot. But I kept it anyway.
Dude, I don't know that I know of any like errors like in videos that I've been like weird about that I've noticed. It's just like how the video turned out. But there have been times where I'm like, wow, the way I was acting in that video was very corny and just dumb. Like Radical Randy is like one of my favoriits, but there are just some times where I'm like, that character never had any like.
You were the only good character in that one, honestly.
What?
You were the only good character in that one.
That was the first.
There was only 3, and I was the one with lines.
I know.
I was the only one with lines.
I had lines, but I was so tired that day.
You were just like, oh, get my mixtape or whatever. That's all you said.
I was just so cranky. Like I was done with you.
Yeah, that was it. But just like the way I was portraying it was super weird because at first I was just like, oh, Radical Randy, and then I was like this meth head just gonna kick me out of the house. Like I don't know, the character just kind of flopped, and I was like, I don't know why.
I don't know why people like that one.
I was drinking a lot of Surge that day because Joseph made me drink Surge for the character because it was a '90s character, so I had to drink Surge. So I was just really amped up, and so I
really like Surge.
I don't. That was the worst. That was
Can I say one more thing?
I guess.
Like, what was it now? Now you made me mess up. Just go on. I don't care.
Alright. What's one thing you would change about a video? Like, not a mistake that you noticed, but something that you would...
Ooh, can I go first?
Okay.
I have one of me.
I didn't understand exactly what you said, but go on.
Like, one thing we'd, like, change, like, go back and fix?
Yeah.
I would fix Lufa. Because Lufa was kind of like one of the first skits that I ever just, like, wrote on my own. And, like, I thought it was pretty good on paper, but I feel like we didn't, like, take enough time on it. Because I think we had just, like, a day or two at the trailer... Or the camper, sorry, like at Clay's Park. And we just kind of tried to get it done really fast. R.I.P., by the way. We can't go back there anymore.
Yeah.
Get this out.
There's no more of those.
Yeah.
There's no more camper videos at base. We're selling it.
But yeah, no, I was like really looking forward to it, but we kind of like rushed some of the scenes, and I feel like we didn't get enough good takes.
Like the pre-production part was really, really, really good.
Yeah, like we had everything pretty planned out. Like that was the most planned I think we've ever been.
But it was the first video we did in like a year.
Yeah, that was at the very beginning of summer. I remember. Yeah, because the next day I think I got my new job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I started working at a music store the next day. I
started working at a pizza place with Aaron the next day.
Worst decision of our lives.
That was crazy.
No, we all got jobs at the same time.
I guess the one that I have to nitpick on is, well, since the Alone series was my idea, was probably the second video. I thought, like, in my mind when I was writing that, I wanted it to look like a really dimmed down place. Not that dimmed, but
that
the
was
lighting,
spooky.
Yeah, that lighting was god-awful. And I wish I could go back and change that.
It was nice and spooky.
Well, everybody else
feel weird,
everyone else didn't like that one, though. And I don't blame them.
I can't remember which one that was anyhow.
I think, well, my acting in everyone except for Pizza Party, I'm just stoned. Like, I'm not actually, but I sound like it.
He's really not stoned.
Camera turns on, just, whoa. Dude.
But
let me talk about something.
Wow.
Pizza Party.
But
it's a family business.
What was it? The Lens Crafters commercial. That was a project for media class, like in high school, and that one was it was so rough. That was the first time we used the green screen ever.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the first one we did, and we didn't have the mic yet. We didn't have a lot of stuff yet. It was just rough. I can improv pretty great, but I can't deliver it great. So that's the thing I would change. But in any video specifically, it's that LensCrafters
At least
video.
when the camera's on, like when you're explaining things to me about like what you would say like in the video, like I'm just like geeking out laughing because of like the way you say it. But like when the camera turns on, you don't say it quite the same. I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta work on that.
You'll work on that.
Question 4. Ah. Come on.
I was like, that didn't sound like the book opening. You alright? I tried to fall backward, but I couldn't. I don't know how.
Next question.
Okay, what's your favorite video? I'll start because I had time to think about this. I forgot.
Why?
I think mine is. I'll have 2 because they're both short. Pizza Party because I really like the writing and the editing in that. It flows really great. And the Surge commercial, I really like the lighting on it. Even though Dominic's literally in the back corner, because I told him to move and he was like, "No, I want to play coolmathgames.com," and I was like, "Leave."
Yeah.
Brothers are funny that way. Popcorn, Aaron.
Okay. I'd have to say my favorite, which is kind of it's not one that a lot of people watch. It's what was the one that was Kid at Heart?
It was the one with the NES.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, there's one with an NES in it, and I believe it's called Kid at Heart, I think.
Something like that.
Grown Up Kid at Heart, something.
Oh,
It was something along those lines. But it was our only silent video.
it was our only silent one, and it was like our first kind of artsy one.
And I absolutely loved that one. I can't really say why. It's just
Speaks to you.
I
It's
loved
relative.
it. I absolutely loved it. And my guilty pleasure video has to still be my Peace Tea video. Even though how cringy it is. It's a guilty pleasure for me.
That's what he watches when he's in the mood.
My favorite video is the one we go hunting for Sasquatch. My actual favorite one is probably Regular Morning.
That's another good one. I was going to mention that
Well
one.
done on that, man. You wake up and you punch your brother in the face. That looked real.
K.O.
And then you like what'd you do?
Smash an egg on my
You
forehead.
smash an egg on your forehead. You like your face went into your food, right? Did that happen?
No, that was
that a different
That
one?
was the sequel.
That was a sequel.
Oh, okay. And your dad takes you to school and you're like hanging out of the car. I don't know. It was a good video.
drive.
It was like you didn't need to speak. It was just like funny in its own right.
Fun fact: I only wrote half of that because I wrote the egg joke in because I wanted an egg joke to have myself smack myself in the face.
I need a
with it.
video with an egg joke.
And then I wrote half of it, but then the other half I got lazy and didn't.
Can I comment on something?
What?
Every time I see that video, it's like just like seeing like an error. I can't unsee it. Every time I see you when you grab the shirt off and then you start hearing the water go. Every time when it's just you hunched over.
Hunched over
I see your spine and I don't cringe. It's just like, ugh, Joe, your spine.
What is he, a scoliosis or something?
No, that's when I.
You ain't never seen a spine?
Next question.
What's your least favorite video and why? I guess the other one was and why too, but.
You know, when we were doing gaming videos and I don't have a good setup on my computer, which I still have, and it was laggy, very laggy. What are you doing?
His best.
Okay. I was playing TF2 and I thought I was good at Spy. I'm still not good at Spy, but I'm okay at Spy, and the whole video is just so choppy, so laggy. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it up on YouTube. He fell. Are you okay, sir? Did you land in the cat puke?
No, the cat puke's over there.
Okay.
I'll let you get back in there.
Okay. But yeah, that was
All right,
mine.
let's cut it with the nonsense, fellas. Come on.
What
Right.
video do you hate the most?
Baseball bat. What? That shit was whack. It was the best. You guys are just. You pull a lightsaber out of your butt. That was like what you did.
We still have
Exactly.
it. It's right there. It's right there.
Wait,
That's
is
the
it there? Oh,
This
I thought
is-
you had the baseball bat.
This is the
No,
one.
you broke the baseball bat.
No, we cracked it. We still have it. I don't know if you have it or if we have it.
No, you have it. I never took it.
Oh my god, I gotta go find that. But yeah, that's the lightsaber, you know. It's worth money.
I don't know,
maybe one
man.
day.
It was just a very random thing that I don't think you guys planned out.
No, it was complete improv.
A lot of the gaming ones were rough. Whenever I did anything by myself, it was rough. Because I don't know how to talk. I didn't know how to talk. I'm good now. I could probably do it. But in the time before I worked at stores and could talk to people or myself, it was a lot.
Talking to a camera's weird.
Yeah.
You get used to it.
It's weird.
But
I'm still not used to it.
it's weird right now. We're doing our best though.
It's weird now, man.
But after I transitioned, but Aaron didn't, it was a lot of his videos. I love him. I love him so much. And eventually we told him that his videos weren't good.
I accepted it.
Sometimes you gotta tell your friends that they're not good.
Next question.
Your pen still fell on your crotch.
Thank you. What's the best script you've helped write or that you've written? In my opinion, Safety Man 4 though. That's my magnum opus. That's when I peaked.
I guess I don't have an answer.
Your answer would be Lufa, 'cause that's the only thing you
I guess it would be Lufa. It has to be Lufa.
Did you write any of the Radical Randy?
No.
What happened to my voice there? Honestly, since we just kind of like looked through our stuff, I mean, the only videos that ever got produced that I technically wrote in was the Alone series and the Aaron Does Voices. So yeah,
Those
Those.
ones.
those.
What's the best video never made? So it's something that we worked really, really hard on or we wanted to do, but for some reason or another it didn't happen.
I think you should start on this, Joe. Please don't bash me too hard, and I'm sorry.
Oh, is this just this past winter?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll let Noah start.
Okay.
Yeah. Me and Joe wrote like a 15-page script.
We wrote the 15-page sequel, Sweet Thief.
Wow. Yeah. It was very dense and like just
It was
like a story. It was really cool, and like writing it was like super duper fun. We went to coffee shops and like just spent some time on it. And while we were filming, just a lot of things kept happening. We only had so many days to shoot because we're all going to school, and Joe had to leave on a certain day, and I had to go back to school at a certain day, and so did Aaron. So college kind of got in the way of a lot of that, and then some other things, like outside things, happened that were beyond everyone's control. So
My fault.
it wasn't able to happen, but it probably will, and we're really excited about it because it'll be kind of cool.
I'm not fired yet.
Update, Aaron's awaiting a text message that says whether or not he's going to get fired from his job. How messed up is that?
by the time this video comes out, we'll know or not.
But Aaron doesn't, you don't want to work there anymore, do you?
Man, I'm gonna say this on video and I'm gonna put it on Facebook. Yeah, I don't want to work there. No, I really don't.
So what if you don't get fired? What?
Then it's gonna be really awkward.
But if you do get fired, it's okay, because
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it
be a
doesn't matter.
social worker.
Sticking it to the man.
Honestly, the one I was really looking forward to, which we almost were gonna make, the first one, which was gonna be our biggest series maybe, or just a really good big video, was our D&D video, which Dungeons and Dragons. Basically, we went into my basement, I made it all look really nice, played music and whatnot, and we just played Dungeons and Dragons. And what we did was we were going to have the recording of us actually playing, and then we were going to go out and actually film being our characters. And that never came to life at all, and I really wanted it to. The second one was the one video I still
With the
want
volume?
to do, was the one, it was like, I don't, it's in there somewhere. I don't know what it's called, but it basically dealt with like a kid like at the end of the video, it's like a kid playing with toys, but like it's all about like a kid's imagination. And there's like this guy, he looks evil, and he's running through the forest. And then there's this other guy, he has like a sack of jewels or something like that, and he's running. And it's supposed to be like all like kind of like silent and tense. But it just cuts to this kid playing with toys, and then like the father's like, "Hey son, come on, let's go get some ice cream or something."
Oh, I see. Okay, I see where the. Okay, I understand. I see your vision now. At first, I was like, "What?"
Yeah, and like the kid walks off, and then like the screen kind of goes back a little bit, and then you see the two guys like actually appear, and then they're gonna like charge at each other, and that's the end of the video.
The first one is Sweet Thief 2 because that one was, the writing is so good.
That was a 15-page script we were talking about earlier.
Okay, the last one was Clone Machine that I wrote like.
Yes.
It was like a 50-page, not 50-page. Wow. It's a 50 like point outline. It was the biggest one I did, and it was gonna be we clone Aaron, and some wacky stuff happens. I don't remember. That was like right after Genie Chameleon, and we're gonna have like a whole bunch of like videos that came off of that, and How to Be a Hobo was gonna be one of those, and it was this big plan, and I made it on really big paper, and I had a whole schedule made up, and it never happened.
The paper was huge. It was a big plan.
Big piece of paper.
I wrote it on. Big piece of paper, bro.
But it was really probably great. I don't know.
The only thing I remember from it, honestly, was like how you made the time machine. I mean, I've done this a lot, this video, but you put up like a white sheet over like cushions or something like that.
No, it was those shelves right over there that they can't see.
Oh,
we had
okay. 2
of them, and I put a comforter over it, and that was the clone machine.
And then you put like a piece of paper which you drew with marker, and to make it look like buttons.
What's the next question?
Where do you really want to film? It could be a store, a kitchen, or etc. I really want to film in like just a store, just like in like a regular old store, and make a video in there. I don't know. I feel like it'd be really fun to like do like a life of anyone that has worked in retail, because there gets to a point when you just become dead inside, and whenever you see anybody, you just look at them.
What do you want?
What do you want?
It's just all monotone, and all the crap that they give you, you're just like, eh.
Alright, somewhere that I really would like to film. I work at a music store. I think it'd be kind of cool to film like at the music store. There's this really cool back room. Oh, it's only cool in a weird sense. It's like a weird warehouse situation. Like, it looks really sketchy. We'll probably be filming stuff there in the near future. But yeah, it could be used for like almost anything.
Mine would probably be a kitchen, because I don't know. There's like certain antics that go on where it's like
Chopped theme episode where we make food.
We thought about that before.
Like a cooking thing.
No,
I think we have.
There was a cooking thing with Steven.
Cooking thing, yeah.
Oh, we have. And we were gonna make that.
I don't know why we didn't. I don't know the story behind it.
That would be cool.
But yeah, there's just a lot of antics that happen in like a kitchen, and it's just funny to me. So
sweetness. All right. What kind of video would you want to do? Like a game show, or an animated, or a short film, etc. Noah can go first.
Dude, I would like to do a short film. Not like a thriller or anything, but more like sci-fi type thing. I know it would kind of like require a lot of like thinking, you know, like Stephen King vibe. Like nothing super like aliens or anything like that. Just like Twilight Zone type thing, where you know, everything is not really what it seems, and like messing around with the time and space continuum. I've always thought that was a cool thing that like I've read in books and stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool. But that's also like a short film type thing, but you got to kind of wrap up in like 20 minutes or more, you know. It's kind of a dense like genre.
I've always wanted to do like something animated or a TV show, like a episodic thing, but animated, because that's how I think in videos. But I also want to make like a story that goes on through like different episodes, because I can't think of a big story all in one thing. It doesn't work for me. But I'm sure I can get like an overarching story in little segments that build up to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll work better.
I would love to do a game show. Like, we created podiums for a game show. We could even use it for like if we did like a challenge of some sort, which I've wanted to do.
Which is a game show.
Well, yeah, but it's different.
It's different because it's
because there was one time where we actually wanted to like do like a scripted type of game show where it would actually be a script and like we already know what's gonna happen.
No, we're not. We break the rules.
Have a great time. Next video will be us looking into this notebook.
This one.
We've had it since 2016, and it's supposed to be filled up by the end of the year.
That was 3 years ago.
Probably 5.
How many blank pages do we got?
We have this many blank pages, but we're gonna go through this anyway and see all the undid projects and all the times I got mad at Aaron. We'll keep a tally, cause there's a lot.
Is that it?
Bye.
Bye-bye.